ladies and gentlemen, fabulous people, and welcome to Fab Life. I'd like to apologize. My phone has a mind of its own. It just started to sing on its own. And I am super excited right now because this is going to be a series of episode about the spring summer trends of 2020. And today I will spearhead it with the coats and disco colors. And the colors are very wide. As you can see, I'm sporting it right now. And that is what has sashayed and paraded down the runways of the fashion capitals, of the world, like Paris, New York, Milan, London. And I believe that it's great trend. It's fun, and it's so fun, because it hails back to the time of the 70s, and also the look of the duster coats, the lightweight trench coat, and of course it has to be very, very lightweight, not the heavy coats that we used to wear to protect ourselves from the brutal and savage winter. Well, it depends upon which side of the world you're from, because here in Vegas it does get cold, but not as extremely cold as other parts of the US or other parts of the world. And as you can see, these images, they are so amazing. I love to see those fashion models sashaying down the runway with the fabulous garb and the lightweight trench coats. Yes, and it's truly amazing. And right now, I'd like to also give a shout out to Val Victa, Chris Ban, and Maricor. Hello to all my televiewers. Thank you for tuning in to the latest hot trends for summer 2020. And if you guys have, the big collars, the collars of the 1970s and early 80s, well, bring it out of your closet, dust it off, throw it in the washer, because now is the time to wear it. Yes, it's really an amazing look, and fashion has come back in full circle. That's what I love about this. It's truly an amazing trend. And of course, these lightweight trench coats too, they come in many different colors and many different lightweight fabrics that we can wear. There's definitely a lot of option out there. And yeah, it's fabulous. I just find it so fabulous too, as you can see. And you can wear it with many different things, like skirts, pants, top, and shirt. So these are the few trends. This is just, like I said, this is just the beginning of my trend showcase for this entire month. And one of them is the coats and color. And once again, please do not mistake it for the winter coats or winter jackets that we wear, because this is more lightweight and summery. And so there you have it. That's the trend of 2020. And I will be back with another segment. And Hello, my fabulous friend, and welcome to another fabulous episode of Fab Life. Ta-da! And I am so super stoked and super excited right now that this is the second episode about the summer trends, spring summer trends 2020. And today I will be discussing about the color trends and prints, particularly about neon colors and the wallpaper prints that your grandmother had back in the 60s. Isn't that super exciting? We're so retro. It's loud. It's chintzy. It's super exciting. It's bordering on just a little bit of bad taste, quoting the legendary Diana Vreeland, who used to be the editor-in-chief of Harper's Bazaar back in the 70s. She used to be the Anna Wintour back in the 70s. And of course, she was never replaced, even after she passed away. It's just that in each decade, there's always somebody out there like a queen or king of fashion who becomes very recognizable, who becomes very iconic, and who never gets a parking ticket in the streets of New York. See, that's why they're kings and queens. And so, oops. Anyhow, so summer 2020, spring 2020 is about loud neon colors, and they are so super duper bright. You can wear like loud orange, like loud neon blue, or like not jet blue, but like a bright neon royal blue, or even a bright colored green. Just don't go to a studio with green screen, otherwise you're gonna disappear and all they'll see is your head bobbing up and down. You don't want that. And what else is there? There's blue, there's orange, there's tangerine, and like super loud colors. And these are the colors that sashay down the runway of the fashion capitals of New York, Milan, London, and let's not forget Paris, which still remains the wellspring, the epicenter of fashion, of style. If you don't believe me, just take a look at your Louis Vuitton bag and Dior and Chanel. See, those are Parisian. They are very French label, so it still remains the fashion capital. And also, speaking about fashion capital, and Milan has always been there to rival Paris, with their Versace, Dolce Gabbana, Blue Marine, they don't call it Blue Marine like us, Americans do. We call it, we see the label and we say, oh, it's Blue Marine. It is Blue Marine, Antonia Molinare Blue Marine. That's how they call the designer from Milan, Italy. I just love saying the word Milan. I just remember the cartoon Incredibles and Edna Mode, the disgruntled fashion designer to the superheroes. When asked by Mr. Incredible, he said, "Edna, did you have a fashion show in Prague?" And she quickly cut him off by saying, "Milan, darling, Milan." There you go, because Milan is synonymous to fashion. Oop, let me just grab some water here. My throat seems a little bit pitchy. Thank God for water. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do without H2O? We won't be able to live. I can't live. So anyhow, back to the loud colors. There's blue, green, and you could call it anything that you like. Perhaps if you don't like to use those basic names for color, you can say, oh, it's a champagne or sorbet or cherry, or you can say like a traffic light red, a traffic light orange, and a traffic light go green. These are, wow. I mean, it's so nice to, after a season of, fall, winter, it's all about dark colors. It's all about black and more black, or black and gray, or kind of muted colors, and it's nice to transition into color. I remember my very, very first time in New York City, and it was the early stages of spring. And, somebody told me that be very careful to not to wear a lot of color in New York City, because New York is very stately, and they wear a lot of black over there. Black is the color of New York. That's what a lot of New Yorkers wear that. And you can see them wearing, black leather jackets and trench coats and all that, and black shirts and black sweaters, black turtlenecks and black dresses, black suits and pinstripes and all that. I've just basically described to you Gotham City. But then, oh my goodness, like lo and behold, I flew to New York and wandered in the streets of Manhattan, particularly the fashionable Upper East Side. And a lot of people were wearing colors. The young people were wearing colors, like colorful shoes, colorful sneakers, colorful shirts. And there was even this sophisticated lady who lived on the Upper East Side, and she was wearing this beautiful duster coat, and it was even printed, and she was like hailing a cab. She was hailing a cab while she was wearing her beautiful coat. I mean, it was just, my jaw just dropped looking at the whole New York scene, and I got it. When I went there, I got it. I said, so this is the way the sophisticated New Yorkers wear it. And of course, not to be outdone, their counterpart Angelinos. I call the people that live in LA, they're Angelinos. Okay, so that's what you call the people that live in LA. Well, since Hollywood is in LA, the fashionable people in LA who travel to Europe and in New York and all those beautiful places are, not outdone with their fashion senses. Let's not forget that Rodeo Drive, is located in LA. And so going back, and I don't want to go off on a complete tangent right now, because I'm just so excited about fashion and color and the vibrant spring and summer. And I'd like to apologize a little bit that the trend report came just a tiny bit late. I promise you next time that when I'll do a trend report, it's going to be 2-3 months in advance, so you'll get the trends in advance. So that's how it's done. Everything in advance in the fashion world before it even hits the stores, so that when you'll see it, you'll say, this is what JC was talking about. You got it. You heard it first from Fab Life. So, and there you have it for this color trend. And my second segment will be all about taking from the trends and of what not to wear. So I will be right back, promise.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
We are now reaching our second year anniversary on our inspirational, educational, and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. For 2 years we have produced over 25 shows. And joined by passionate collaborators, individuals, and organizations. Social Media Shows Network's 2-year anniversary, and 100 episode celebration, and $100 giveaway. No purchase necessary. Go to socialmediashows.com for more details.
Hello and welcome, my fashionable and trendy friend. Welcome to another fabulous episode of Fab Life. And today I still am going to do a fashion report of the summer 2020. I know that it's a little bit too late for the summer trend 2020, but being some of us are still quarantined and all that. I mean, it's good to know what's going on in the fashion planet and what to order online, and if you don't feel comfortable to go to the store. So right now we're talking about the suit trends for this summer, and the suit trend is basically waistcoats. You can do waistcoats, short ones and a little bit longer than short blazers, and it's worn with vests. Vests are a huge trend right now for summer, as you can see in my the images on my left side. These are the images from the catwalks of the fashion capitals of the world. So basically they're suit jackets, blazers, and a lot of vests, and then it's worn rather than pants. Of course you can do the pantsuit. I mean, the pantsuit will always be there. I mean, the pantsuit is a classic, and it's always reinvented every season and every year. But now we're doing a little bit of a twist and something really fascinating, which I know for a fact that a few years ago it it was presented by celebrities like Pharrell Williams and other celebrity actors and actresses. They wore the suit jacket and shorts and Bermuda shorts. Sorry about that. That's why I'm drinking tea right now. Well, I remember when it came out a few years ago, I looked at it and I said, this looks really odd because, the celebrity was wearing a jacket and then wearing Bermuda shorts. And I looked at it and I was, that kind of looked odd. And then a few years later, I guess, designers, important designers from all over the world, most especially the ones that are making casual, formal clothes and the big brands, have picked it up. They picked it up and then they recreated it and did their own version of it. And that is what they let loose. I love it. They let loose on the catwalk, on the runway, and all the models sashayed down the runway, with blazers and Bermuda shorts. And you can use it with, platform stiletto for day wear. And it looked very chic, very, very elegant. And I noticed also that the colors that came along with it were more of the muted colors. It's city wear. I mean, think you're walking on the streets of Paris and New York and LA, and of course, since I live here in Vegas, walking down the the streets of Vegas. Well, we gotta show those Hawaiian shirted people down this on the strip what to wear other than the Hawaiian shirt. I know that you're on a vacation, but you gotta look. You gotta look chic and elegant. So these are the images that I have that came from all the runway and the catwalk of important designers from Paris, New York, Milan, and London. And I'm just wondering when they'll take LA Fashion Week a little bit seriously. Shade. So anyhow, that was the trend, and recapping the trend before I go on a break. So it's waistcoats and suits with Bermuda shorts and short, to complete that look. Okay, so I will be right back for more. Hello, my fabulous friend, and welcome to another amazing, and stunning and spectacular episode of Fab Life. Today, I will talk about white dresses and polka dot trends for summer 2020. So, the following images that you're seeing you're seeing are the outfits that were sashayed and paraded down the runway of the fashion capitals of the world, New York, Paris, Milan, and London. So as you can see now, it's a casual array of white outfits and white dresses. White dresses matter for the summer. There you go. So they're really, really amazing dresses. And it's not only dresses, but you can, bring on the white tops, so the blouses, pants, shorts, everything in white. But it's more of a casual look. So instead of formal. And also, my favorite print is the polka dot. Ta-da! Polka dot. I love the black and white polka dot, as well as the navy and white polka dot. But of course, I'm sorry about that. But of course, I'm very partial to the black and white polka dot, which is such a huge trend. It's such a hot trend right now for summer. And it's truly an amazing trend. And I just think that we should do, well, we shouldn't just do, but in addition to the prints that I've already shown you, I believe that in addition to the floral wallpaper prints that we've shown in previous weeks, that the polka dot should be included in your wardrobe. As you can see here, you know, in the images, they are so amazing and very chic, and it's up to the moment. And what I love about polka dots and the white dresses and you know, white outfits is that you can accessorize it with silver or gold, or even turquoise jewelries, you know, fashion accessories, and that is, you know, what you can do to that. But anyhow, I'm just presenting to you the look right now, the look that came down the runway. And then later on, I'm going to show you, to reveal to you how you can build that look from top to bottom. But before that, I will also show you what not to wear, the things that, you know, I mean, it's just a suggestion what not to wear. Once again, if you're brave enough or bold enough to wear what you want to wear, then by all means go ahead and do it, you know. So anyhow, so these are the white outfits and polka dot dresses and outfits that came down the runway. And once again, I think that they're very chic and they're very elegant, and yet it has that casual flair to it. You know, imagine walking down the streets of Piazza Sempione in Italy, you know, or you're in Santorini, Greece, with a beautiful white outfit and turquoise accessory, or you're sipping champagne on the yacht. Remember that song? So beautiful, beautiful white dresses under the Mediterranean sun, sipping champagne or wine and good food. Have I placed you in the mood yet? And this is the hot trend for now, for summer, yeah, for 2020.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
Hello, my fabulous friend, and welcome to another amazing, amazing, and stunning and spectacular episode of Fab Life. Today, I will talk about white dresses and polka dot trends for summer 2020. So the following images that you're seeing, you're seeing are the outfits that were sashayed and paraded down the runway of the fashion capitals of the world, New York, Paris, Milan, and London. So as you can see now, it's a casual array of white outfits and white dresses. You know, white dresses matter for the summer. There you go. So they're really, really amazing dresses. And it's not only dresses, but you can, you know, bring on the white tops, so the blouses, pants, shorts, everything in white. But it's more of a casual look. So instead of formal. And also, my favorite print is the polka dot. Ta-da! Polka dot. I love the black and white polka dot, as well as the navy and white polka dot. But of course, I'm sorry about that. But of course, I'm very partial to the black and white polka dot, which is such a huge trend. It's such a hot trend right now for summer. And it's truly an amazing trend. And I just think that we should do, well, we shouldn't just do, but in addition to the prints that I've already shown you, I believe that in addition to the floral wallpaper prints that we've shown in previous weeks, that the polka dot should be included in your wardrobe. As you can see here, you know, in the images, they are so amazing and very chic, and it's up to the moment. And what I love about polka dots and the white dresses and you know, white outfits is that you can accessorize it with silver or gold, or even turquoise jewelries, you know, fashion accessories. And that is, you know, what you can do to that. But anyhow, I'm just presenting to you the look right now, the look that came down the runway. And then later on, I'm going to show you, to reveal to you how you can build that look from top to bottom. But before that, I will also show you what not to wear, the things that, you know, I mean, it's just a suggestion what not to wear. Once again, if you're brave enough or bold enough to wear what you want to wear, then by all means go ahead and do it, you know. So anyhow, so these are the white outfits and polka dot dresses and outfits that came down the runway. And once again, I think that they're very chic and they're very elegant, and yet it has that casual flair to it. You know, imagine walking down the streets of Piazza Sempione in Italy, you know, or you're in Santorini, Greece, with a beautiful white outfit and turquoise accessory, or you're sipping champagne on the yacht. Remember that song? So beautiful, beautiful white dresses under the Mediterranean sun, sipping champagne or wine and good food. Have I placed you in the mood yet? And this is the hot trend for now, for summer, yeah, for 2020. Hello, my fabulous friend, and welcome to another amazing, amazing, and stunning and spectacular episode of Fab Life. Today, I will talk about white dresses and polka dot trends for summer 2020. So, the following images that you're seeing The following images that you're seeing are the outfits that were sashayed and paraded down the runway of the fashion capitals of the world, New York, Paris, Milan, and London. So as you can see now, it's a casual array of white outfits and white dresses. You know, white dresses matter for the summer. There you go. So they're really, really amazing dresses. And it's not only dresses, but you can, bring on the white tops, so the blouses, pants, shorts, everything in white. But it's more of a casual look. So instead of formal. And also, my favorite print is the polka dot. Ta-da! Polka dot. I love the black and white polka dot, as well as the navy and white polka dot. But of course, I'm sorry about that. But of course, I'm very partial to the black and white polka dot, which is such a huge trend. It's such a hot trend right now for summer. And it's truly an amazing trend. And I just think that we should do, well, we shouldn't just do, but in addition to the prints that I've already shown you, I believe that in addition to the floral wallpaper prints that we've shown in previous weeks, that the polka dot should be included in your wardrobe. As you can see here, in the images, they are so amazing and very chic, and it's up to the moment. And what I love about polka dots and the white dresses and white outfits is that you can accessorize it with silver or gold, or even turquoise jewelries, fashion accessories, and that is what you can do to that. But anyhow, I'm just presenting to you the look right now, the look that came down the runway. And then later on, I'm going to show you, to reveal to you how you can build that look from top to bottom. But before that, I will also show you what not to wear, the things that, it's just a suggestion what not to wear. Once again, if you're brave enough or bold enough to wear what you want to wear, then by all means go ahead and do it. So anyhow, so these are the white outfits and polka dot dresses and outfits that came down the runway. And once again, I think that they're very chic and they're very elegant, and yet it has that casual flair to it. Imagine walking down the streets of Piazza Sempione in Italy, or you're in Santorini, Greece, with a beautiful white outfit and turquoise accessory, or you're sipping champagne on the yacht. Remember that song? So beautiful, beautiful white dresses under the Mediterranean sun, sipping champagne or wine and good food. Have I placed you in the mood yet? And this is the hot trend for now, for summer, for 2020.
We are now reaching our second year anniversary on our inspirational, educational, and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. Social Media Shows Network's 2-year anniversary, and reaching 100 episodes celebration. As part of our appreciation, we are giving away $100 to a lucky winner. No purchase necessary. Go to socialmediashows.com for more details.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
Hello, my fabulous friend, and welcome to another sensational episode of Fab Life. And today, I just want to tell you we have so many things to celebrate about, not only the 4th of July and belated 4th of July and happy Independence Day to all our fellow Americans. Before I tell you what we're celebrating about, and that's going to be later on in the show, I'd like to do a little recap of what I did last week, since we accidentally posted the wrong pictures. So now I just wanted to do a recap of the keyhole cutout trends from last week. And these are the images of what we missed last week, and all the keyhole trends that have been paraded down the runway of the fabulous and amazing designers of Milan, Paris, London, and how can I forget New York? Of course, I must not forget New York because the president of the Council of the Fashion Designers Association of America is none other than my favorite international designer, Tom Ford. And one of these days, I'm going to make a report just of the Tom Ford, because how can you be so handsome and so talented and so wealthy all at the same time? He's a bag of chips and more. So these are the cutout trends, the keyhole trends. As you can see, they're cutouts in the bottom part of the dress, the skirt, and the top. It's really a sexy peekaboo trend for the summer. And there's so many things that you can do with it. You know, if you don't want to show too much on the top, but you want to show something in the bottom, so this is what I can advise you to wear. You know, the keyhole cutout on the side or on the other side, or perhaps if you don't want to show any legs, you can do the keyhole cutout on top or on the back. Or perhaps if it's a dress, you can do the keyhole on both sides, you know, just like a 1960s dress by Courrèges, you know, that was such a fascinating era because that's when all the keyhole cutout designs they came out into, you know, the runway and the fashion scene. You know, 1960s is when Mary Quant became so big, and all these other labels back in the 60s, like I mentioned, Courage, there was Paco Rabanne, and now, you know, we're doing the 60s, the 1960s look, which is, you know, some kind of a revival, you know, because fashion comes and goes, and it comes and goes, and when it comes back, it doesn't come back exactly the way it was back when it originally started. It's slightly different to be able to cater to the current trends, to the current youth generation, you know, because it's always the youth that gives a good shot in the arm, you know, if you will, to fashion. So this is the cutout trends for 2020. And be fabulous and be fierce, be sexy with it, and you can do, and you know, with this the top and the skirt and with that cutout thing inside. Then if you can, you know, you feel warm, you just remove that jacket and you look fabulous just the same, you know. It's so beautiful, you know, when you're in big cities like Las Vegas, like we're here in Las Vegas or Los Angeles and Hollywood, Beverly Hills, San Francisco, Chicago, Miami, New York, and all those fabulous places that I have not mentioned. It's so beautiful. Think of it as something to wear for a night on the town, you know, and you want to look fierce and fabulous and sexy at the same time. So there you have it for the cutout trends. And in the next segment, I will be introducing to you the top and summer leather skirt trends for 2020. I will be right back, so don't go away. Promise. Hello and welcome back, my fabulous friends, to the second segment of Fab Life. If you have missed the first segment, I was discussing about the cutout, the beautiful cutout summer trends for 2020, and they're basically cutout keyhole tops and skirts and dresses. And when I say cutout keyhole, they're like there's like a peekaboo effect, like a cutout here on the side or on the skirt, or two cutouts here or even in the back. So it's really a cute trend. And now I'd like to discuss the tops and summer leather skirts for 2020. And these are the images that have paraded down the runway of Paris, New York, London, and Milan. So as you can see, they are such beautiful fashion items, you know. I mean, it's really, really amazing you know, that look for the summer is just, you'll look sensational if you wear that. And so it's super, super amazing. I just had to take a look at it myself because like it's such an exciting trend that I had to take a peek. So as you can see, the top, which looks like a bra top actually. You can wear it with a suit dress or a lady suit, and it's super sexy, it's fun, it's provocative. And yes, and it's truly, truly amazing. And then you have the summer leather skirts, and the designers have become so creative because they have painted it. They have painted the skirts, or they have embroidered it, and it's really a whimsical look for the summer. So if you want to wear something like super duper exciting and fun and whimsical and a little bit artsy, this look might be for you. And of course, it doesn't just come in just, one boring color. It comes in a variety of colors and embroideries and prints and all that to make it an exciting addition to your wardrobe. So there you have it for the cutout, no, not the cutout, the summer top and the leather skirt, and just, wear it and you'll have so much fun with it. It could be streetwear at night on the town. And so this is the look of the top and summer leather skirt for 2020. And I will be right back with... Hello, my fabulous friend, and welcome to another episode of Fab Life. And in the midst of this summer heat, depending on which part of the world you're from, I don't know which part of the world you're from, but here in Vegas, it's like 100 and what the fudge? And I am still going to talk about the summer trend, the fashion summer trend 2020. As a matter of fact, this is the last fashion trend summer 2020 that I'm going to do. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you wear Siberian fur coats. You're going to be scantily clad and almost naked with an air conditioning fan. I'm just kidding. Or better yet, an umbrella. Yes. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, Okay. And now we shall resume the images that you have been dying to see. And these are the fashion images that from the big designers. We only do big big designers here on social media. And these images right here are images. I think I've said images enough. These are pictures of the fashion runways of the fabulous fashion designers from New York, Paris, Milan, and London. As you can see, these trends are about tiers, meaning like layers and layers of ruffles, or it could be layers and layers of tulle. There's a lot of ruching tools, and believe it or not, some designers opted to put feathers, marabou feathers on the dresses, and I think they're a fabulous take. I've never actually seen outfits with feathers before during the summertime. Yes, so it's kind of something different, but of course the layering fashion, the tiers, it comes and goes and comes and goes, and now it's back in full circle again. It's more of the updated look, I would say, and a very chic look of the Little House on the Prairie, for those of you who can remember that TV show from the 70s. I know, I'm dating myself. I always hear that a lot whenever I speak a certain way or I talk about a certain stuff. The young people would tell me, now, JC, be very careful because you're dating yourself, meaning I'm making myself old, but I don't really feel old. So yes, these are the trends, the summer trend for fashion 2020, and I do apologize that it kind of came in a little bit late. I know I should have done it 3 months in advance, but don't worry. In a month from now, I'm going to do fashion report. Month and a half from now, I'm going to do a fashion report of the fall winter 2020, or fall, actually it's fall winter 20 and 21. Yes, because it precedes the year. So these are the fabulous things that you could wear right now, in addition to what I've already suggested and what we've shown here on Fab Life. You know, first it was the polka dots and white dresses and the little tops, you know, the brassiere tops, the bustier tops with the top coats, well, the top summer coats, not winter coats, but summer coats. In addition to all that I've shown you during the previous week, this is another fabulous edition. Of course, you can't go wrong with feathers, you know, if you're going a night on the town. So this is my runway report. So anyhow, that was my last fashion report for summer 2020. And in a month and a half for now, you will be seeing the fall winter 2020. And so I'm glad that you watched all my the reports that I did this entire month, and I hope that you were able to gather something from it and take down notes. I mean, summer 2020 was all about being having a lot of fun, and it's all about whimsical and a lot of variation, you know, from the polka dots to the 1960s wallpaper print on your outfit. And it was about the keyhole cutouts and all those very sexy 1960s, 70s, and of course we're doing a little bit of the 80s. I'm seeing a very strong comeback of from the 80s, and it's been around now for more than 5 years. I notice it, but the young designers, I noticed that they gravitate to that look of my time in the 80s, you know, with the big shoulder pads. And I see a lot of young girls, young women wear a lot of like the cropped half shirts. And I love that because I see that and it just brings me back to the look of my time. So there you have it, fabulous girls and boys. And I will actually be back this coming Wednesday. And this coming Wednesday is so special to me because I'm going to give you a memorial report on a fashion legend that unfortunately his life was cut off abruptly at the peak of his career. The maestro of, another maestro of Italian fashion, Gianni Versace. So don't forget to tune in on Wednesday, and I will be doing a bittersweet report on Gianni Versace. So see you then. I love you guys, and don't forget that your best fashion accessory is your self-confidence. Chowder. If you YouTube channel and click like and share, and also you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you, and see you next week.